Rainbow, Overlord of Dark World. Destruction.
What's up, guys? Today I have the new Dark World structure deck, and I'm gonna face this off against Paul's Cyberstrike structure deck. We have 3 copies of each deck, so we are running the very best version of this deck that you can get by buying just 3 copies of this package. It introduces new cards like the new upgraded Grapha, who's a new fusion monster for the archetype, and Rainbow, just a very good searching and summoning card just to help me beat down my opponent, as well as some new spell cards to streamline the strategy and make it work really well. Without further ado, guys, make sure you like, comment, and let us know what you're looking forward to out of this set, whether it be the monsters themselves or reprints. And let's get it started. All right, guys, the time is now to prove the Dark World structure deck is better and stronger than ever.
And I'm going to be playing the Cyberdark structure deck, Cyberstrike, one that I'm very familiar with, so it should be a familiar duel.
That means it'll be a shame when he loses.
I'm going to take the first move.
Bring it on.
And I'm going to start by activating my Cyberdark Realm. When it's activated, I get to add a Cyberdark monster from my deck to my hand. So, I'm going to be using its effect. To add to my hand, I'll add Cyberdark Cannon to my hand. And I'll go ahead and activate the effect of Cyberdark Cannon. I can discard it from my hand and actually add a Cyberdark monster from my deck to my hand.
That's my thing.
Well, we'll see. The hand might be your thing, but I'm going to add Cyberdark Horn. Now, I'm going to normal summon Cyberdark Horn. When it's normal summon, I target a level 3 or lower dragon monster in my graveyard, and I can equip it to my Cyberdark Horn. I'll target Cyberdark Cannon. Now, if he'd be destroyed by battle, I can destroy Cyberdark Cannon instead. And if it gets sent to the graveyard while it's equipped, I'll get to draw 1 card. Alright, I'm going to set 1 card face down and pass my turn to you, Duelist.
Draw. I'm using Danger Tsuchinoko.
Okay, so how does that work?
So, you get to pick a random card in my hand, I discard it, and if you don't hit my Tsuchinoko, I get to summon it and draw a card.
Alright, well, let's see if my luck is any good. I pick this card.
This card is my Ceruli, Guru of the Dark World. It gets discarded. That means I summon my Tsuchinoko and draw 1 card. But that's not all.
Oh, okay.
Because Ceruli's effect, when it's discarded, that kind of sucks because he'll special summon himself, but he only gets his effect if he's summoned by a Dark World.
Oh, so it just summons to my field?
Yeah, he just...
Oh, in defense position.
What?
Yay.
Loser. Right. Fine.
Good, it's defense.
Use Dark World dealings. So we'll both draw a card and discard a card.
Alright, I draw. I'll discard my fusion deployment.
And I'll discard Snow Unlight of Dark World.
Okay.
Snow will get her effect when she's discarded. She will add 1 Dark World card from deck to hand.
Got it.
I'll get my Dark World Accession.
Okay.
I will set 1 spell or trap face down. Then I will set another. And activate Danger Mothman.
Oh, another danger monster, okay.
So it works very much like the first.
Alright, I pick this middle card.
You discard. My Rainbow Overkill. So my Mothman will special summon itself, draw 1 card, and now Rainbow will activate. Rainbow's effect adds a level 5 or higher Dark World monster in my hand.
Okay.
I'll add Grapha, Dragon Lord of the Dark World. But alas, that is all I have for now.
Alright. Draw. Let's see here. So Ceruli is doing me no real good.
You didn't do me any good either, so you're alright.
Yeah, alright. I'll activate my Cyberdark Horizon. So, I can send 2 dragon and or machine monsters that are cyber monsters with different attributes to the graveyard. 1 from my hand and 1 from my deck. So I'll send Cyber Dragon from my hand, which is a light machine. And that allows me to send a dark.
Is that the cost?
Yeah. So I'll send Cyber Dragon from my hand and my Cyber Dark Chimera. And that is the cost for my effect. Do you have a response, Duelist?
Of course I do.
Alright, let's see what you got.
I'll activate Dark World Accession. It's a quick play fusion spell.
Okay.
So I can banish cards from my field or graveyard, but if I summon a Dark World fusion monster, I can discard, you heard that? Discard monsters from my hand.
Well, what if I just use this? I'll use Infinite Impermanence. I'll target your Danger Mothman. It'll negate its effect. In addition to that, it's going to negate the effects of spells and traps in this column. So, when this chain resolves, that means that not only will Mothman be negated, but so will Dark World Accession.
That's awful.
And Cybernetic Horizon still gets to resolve as well. I'll get to add a Machine Cyber monster from my deck to my hand, and send a Machine Cyber Fusion monster from my extract to the graveyard.
Pain, pure pain.
Let's take this one, my Cyberdark Claw, to my hand. It's going to send, we'll send Cyber End Dragon. Now, this gets added to my hand. This goes to the grave, and because it was sent to the graveyard, I get to use the effect of Cyberdark Chimera. It lets me send a Cyberdark monster from my deck to the grave with a different name from the cards in my graveyard. Yes. Of course, I only have it in my graveyard, so it's time to send my Cyberdark Keel, lining my grave with even more resources. And finally, I'll activate Cyberdark Claw. By discarding it, I get to add a Cyberdark spell or trap from my deck to my hand. This time we'll get my Cyberdark Invasion trap card. Alright, now, time to enter the battle phase. Cyberdark Horn is going to, with piercing damage as well, attack one of your monsters. Let's get rid of Danger Tsuchinoko.
You would attack one with 0 defense.
That's right, but during damage calculation, if the monster equipped with Cyberdark Cannon battles, I can also send a monster from my deck to the graveyard. So, let's send this, my Cyberdark Edge, to the graveyard. And damage continues, inflicting 2,400 to you.
Because of my measly 0 defense.
And now I'll go to my main phase 2 and set 1 card face down and end my turn.
Alright, let's draw for turn. Standby phase.
Standby phase is fine, Duelist.
And I'm going to main phase. Here goes something. I will activate the Dark World Accession in my graveyard. So during the main phase, I can add this card to my hand, then discard a Dark World monster.
Oh, okay. So it can recycle itself. Fine by me.
I'll discard Grapha, Dragon Lord of the Dark World.
The old guy.
The old, you better put some respect in your
old
voice.
Grapha. Don't worry, he's still plenty cool.
Anyway, Grapha's effect when it gets discarded. I can target 1 card on your field and destroy it. Any card I want.
Okay. Who's it gonna be, Duelist?
I'll destroy Cyberdark Realm.
Okay. Cyberdark Realm is destroyed.
Good, good, good. Next, I will normal summon Snow, Unlight of Dark World.
I know where this leads. It's nowhere good. I'll activate my trap card, Cyberdark Invasion. Once per turn, I can activate one of these 2 effects. I can either equip a Cyberdark monster with an equipped spell, or send an equipped card I control to the graveyard and destroy one of your cards. I'm going to use the second effect. I'll send Cyberdark Cannon to the grave to destroy your Snow, because I cannot have her lingering on the field.
That is fine.
That also triggers the effect of Cyberdark Cannon. Since it was sent to the graveyard while equipped, I can draw 1 card. So I draw.
Now I'll activate Dark World Dealing.
Okay.
You know what this means? We draw and we discard.
Draw 1. I'll actually discard my limiter removal.
And I'll discard Snow.
Hopefully I won't end up needing it. We'll see.
I like to see that in the grave. Snow effect will add a Dark World card to my hand.
Alright. You had 2 Snows, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'll add Dark World Puppetry to my hand.
Dark World Puppetry is new. Okay.
Next, I'll activate Dark World Accession.
Ah, yes.
So
it's
now
back
I'm
again.
Fusion Summon. You can't stop me.
I can't this time. Alright.
So I can banish monsters from my field and graveyard. Also discard. As I explained before, I'll banish my Grapha, Dragon Lord of Dark World. Actually, I'll go ahead and banish 2. I have a second. Oh, got it. All 3 Snows. And we'll banish Snow, Unlight of Dark World, to Fusion Summon.
Oh, here he is.
Grapha, Dragon Overlord of the Dark World.
Okay.
So Graph is really cool. It can respond to your monsters, normal spells, and traps, and turn their effects into your opponent discards 1 card.
That'll be fun.
It'll be very fun.
Can't wait.
Let's switch Mothman to attack position, and we're getting all the way offensive. I'm gonna offend you.
Okay, I'm offended.
All right, Mothman, attack my Cerule.
Okay, I won't miss him. Whatever.
And then Grapha, with his 3200, attack your horn.
Oh gosh, okay, so I take 2400 damage. Means we're tied, duelist.
I'll set one card face down in main phase 2, and I'll end my turn.
Alright, I'm gonna draw a card. Let's see here. I'll activate Cyberdark Impact. It lets me fusion summon a Cyberdark Dragon from my extra deck. All I have to do is shuffle in one each of Cyberdark Horn, Edge, and Keel from my hand, field, or graveyard back into my deck.
Those are the name 3, aren't they?
Yeah, those are the name 3.
They're all in here.
I can shuffle them back into my deck.
Exactly 3.
Yeah, and fusion summon them. Or we'll and fusion summon.
That is 3 things that you need that are in your grave right now. I'm activating my new card, Dark World Puppetry.
Oh boy.
It lets me banish 3 cards from your graveyard.
Okay.
Then discard a fiend monster.
Okay. Alright, well. Take your 3.
I'm taking the named ones. So it'll be Cyberdark Horn, Cyberdark Edge, and Cyberdark Keel.
Joy.
They will be banished.
That's awesome.
And now I discard a fiend.
And that also means that, well, first you discard your card.
Oh, man, that sucks. That sucks. I discard my Rainbow Overking.
What do you mean that sucks?
Man.
Oh, wow. He had to
worse.
discard his boss monster.
I had yeah, it's not on the field, is it?
Cyberdark Impact does not resolve because, well, you know, I literally can't shuffle anything back now.
And now my Rainbow gets its effect to search for a level 5 or higher Dark World monster.
Okay.
Overlord of Dark World.
Oh, the original Rainbow, huh?
That's right.
Cool, okay.
You gotta play with all the colors all the time.
Alright, well, I'm going to... That really puts a wrench in my plans, duelist.
A wrench, you say?
A wrench, indeed. And he can negate my effects, too?
He does not negate effects. Guys, this card does not negate.
Prevent my effects, sorry.
It changes them. That's different.
It changes
fair.
them. It's different, it's fun, and it's fair. Alright, well, let's do this then. I'm going to activate my Cyberdark Claw. I can discard it from my hand, and it'll let me search a Cyberdark spell or trap from my deck to my hand. Any Cyberdark spell or trap.
Nah. Read that again.
Yeah, that's definitely what it says. It does search a card.
Nah, you know what I read?
What'd you read?
It says your opponent discards 1 card. Grapha effect!
Okay, fine. So you discard a card from your hand instead.
And it's the card I searched. My Rainbow.
Okay.
And now, since you made me discard my Rainbow, Rainbow gets its effect. When it's discarded
that effect
by an
works.
opponent's card effect,
Oh god, okay.
it will special summon to my field and destroy either all your monsters or all your spell and traps. So you don't have much.
Oh,
so I'm destroying your Cyberdark
invasion.
Impact.
Okay.
Or invasion.
Oh, that sucks. Okay. Alright, duelist. Fine. Have it your way.
I will.
Well, I'm going to activate Cyberdark Realm. So when it's activated, I get to add a Cyberdark monster from my deck to my hand, with a different name from the cards in my graveyard. I've got 2 claws and a cannon, and also a chimera. So, now, I'll get Cyberdark Keel to my hand.
I'll kill you.
Kill you. Okay, and so it gets added to my hand. Now, I'll normal summon Cyberdark Keel. And in addition to that, its effect will activate. It lets me target a level 3 or lower dragon in my grave and equip it. You know what that means? Let's get Cyberdark Claw.
I don't say this protects you from anything.
It doesn't really protect me per se, but you know. Alright, so now my Cyberdark Keel has 2,400 attack points. It is enough to swing over a thing or two.
No, just a thing.
Yeah, well, I'll attack Danger Mothman.
That's fair.
With 2,400, that means you'll take 600 damage.
Goodbye, Moth.
But also in damage calculation, I do get to send a monster from my extra deck to the graveyard. So this time I'll send my Cyberdark Dragon to the grave. And Since Cyberdark Heel destroyed a monster in battle, it also deals 300 damage to you. Just because of its effect. Don't ask why.
Inconsequential. I don't need life points except for one.
I'll set one card face down. Your move, Duelist.
I'll draw for turn. Now to drag you all the way down into the dark world.
Down to hell.
Standby phase.
I'll flip my Cyberdark Invasion in your standby phase. I won't be using its effect just yet.
Alright.
Anyways,
Main
onwards.
phase.
Take it away, Duelist.
I will use the effect of my Rainbow Overking. I'm going to return my other rainbow to my hand to special summon it from the grave.
Oh yeah, it just has to return what, a level
7 or lower.
7 or lower, okay.
He is exactly 7.
Yeah, that's fine. Unfortunately, it's fine.
Upgraded. So I went from having 1 card in hand to 2.
Really? You can count, Duelist.
I can math.
We're proud of you, all of us here at in Yu-Gi-Oh!
But I want even more cards. So I'll banish my puppetry from the graveyard. I can add a banished Dark World to my hand.
Oh, scary, scary, okay.
I'll add Snow, Unlight of Dark World. Let's activate Dark World Archives.
Okay. New
So,
spell.
Very new spell. So I can discard a Dark World monster, and then all my current Dark Worlds gain attack equal to its level times 100. That's a once per turn effect. And also, when I discard a Dark World monster, I can discard 1 and draw 2.
Okay. Oh, this feels like this is getting a little crazy and out of hand.
It's getting very crazy and very out of hand.
Yeah, both of those things.
So I'll go ahead and use my Archives effect. I want to discard my newly acquired Snow.
Okay, so that'll give them all 400 attack points.
That's right. So now Snow gets its effect, and that also triggers my Dark World Archives effect.
Okay, where you'll get to discard and draw. Not even as a cost.
That's right. So I'll go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2.
Okay.
Snow effect searches.
We want you to lose this duel.
That's not true. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. I'll get Parl, Hermit of Dark World, to my hand.
Okay.
And now Archive gets its effect.
Okay.
I'll discard the newly acquired Parl. These names are...
It's a lot.
It's supposed to be Pearl, but it's Parl.
Yeah. Colors.
Either way. Discard Parl, draw 2. Effective Parl.
Okay, so what happens when it's discarded?
It can special summon another Dark World from my grave. I'll special summon a second Rainbow Overking of Dark Worlds.
Okay, sure, why not?
Now, because this wasn't on the field when I used this effect, it doesn't have the boost like these two do.
Okay.
But I think that's enough, wouldn't you say?
I think you have done enough.
Enter battle.
Battle entered, Duelist.
All right.
Okay, let's see what you got, Duelist.
My Rainbow with 3,000 attack attacks your keel.
Okay, 3,000 you say. I'll activate the effect of Cyberdark Invasion. So, it actually lets me target a Cyberdark effect monster I control and equip a dragon or machine from either graveyard to it. I wish some of your monsters that are called dragons actually let me equip them, but they are not dragons.
Man, I don't even think I have one of them in the grave right now. I don't.
Even though some of them like to say they are.
Tsuchinoko's a dragon.
Oh, gross. Okay, and it's also going to give it some extra attack points. Let's see. I'm going to equip my Cyberdark Keel with Cyberdark Chimera, and that gives it another 1,000 attack points, so it's at 3,400, which means that this rainbow is not strong enough to pass.
This is specifically the one that didn't get the boost. Okay.
So you'll take 400 points of damage, and your monster will be destroyed.
Awful. All right, but that's still weaker than my Grapha.
That is true.
So my Grapha, Dragon Overlord of Dark World, will attack Keel.
Okay, so your Grapha has 3,600 attack, and I've got 34. Oh, God, it's so big.
That's because he reads books. The archive is the library.
Well, I'm going to use Cyberdark Claw's effect during damage calculation. I will get to send one of my monsters. I don't really know if there's like a good one to send, so I've already got the two best ones.
You heard that? He feels like he can't win.
But we'll just send Cyber Darkness Dragon to the graveyard. And I'll use Cyberdark Keel's ability to protect itself. So we're going to take 200 damage, sure, but Cyberdark Claw will go in its place. And that's going to activate the effect of Cyberdark Claw. Since it was sent to the graveyard while equipped, I can target a Cyberdark monster in my grave and add it to my hand. I'll take 3. How about Cyberdark Cannon to my hand? That should do me.
All right, and how much attack do you have now?
So now I only have 1,800 attack points.
Rainbow attack.
Okay, so yes, this time I am actually destroyed. I take...
It's 3,400.
34, so I take 1,600. Alright, well, since Cyberdark Chimera was sent to the graveyard, I can send a Cyberdark monster from my deck to the grave with a different name than everything else I have. I've got Keel, Chimera, Claw, another
Sounds
Claw.
like you need edge.
I laid my edges in the graveyard. I'm sorry, that was not... Alright.
Alright, so I'm gonna main phase 2, look at my cards, look at you menacingly, look back at my cards, and I'll end my turn.
Alright, Duelist. I draw 1 card. This might be my final turn, but I'm gonna make it count. I will.
Let me stop you there, buddy.
Okay.
There's no way you can win.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll start by activating my Cyberdark Cannon in my hand. I discard it, and it'll let me add a Cyberdark monster from my deck to my hand.
Oh, Papa. Did you really think I was gonna let that happen?
Yes, actually. There's a chance.
Grapha effect. Now you're making me discard.
Oh, boy.
You know what you're gonna make me discard?
Oh, yeah, I forgot you get to pick. Fun.
I'll discard Brow, Huntsman of Dark World.
Okay.
So normally when it's discarded, I draw 1. But because you're making me discard it, I'm drawing 2.
I forgot about that. They all have those old effects.
You mean classic.
Yeah.
Put some respect on their name.
Well, that's fine. I'm going to activate my Overload Fusion spell card so that I could get this through. It lets me fusion summon a dark machine from my extra deck by banishing the materials from my field or my graveyard. So, now that I've got Cyber End Dragon and Cyber Dark Dragon, I'll banish them both from my graveyard to fusion summon this, my Cyber Dark End Dragon.
That's cute.
It is cute, it's fun. So, alright, let me save it. It's unaffected by your activated effects, Duelist. Not only that, once per turn I can equip a monster from either graveyard to it, and it can attack a number of times each battle phase up to the number of equip cards that it has. Obviously right now it has none. But I'm going to go ahead and activate its effect. Let's take one out of your graveyard, Duelist. Yeah, that's right.
Say any monster?
Any monster.
Leave my monsters alone.
No, I will not. I take your Rainbow because I don't want him coming back anytime soon, Duelist.
Dark Worlds always come back to their master.
Alright, I'm going to use my Cyberdark Invasion now. So this lets me equip another monster to my Cyberdark End Dragon.
Oh, you're really powering it up.
Yeah, and it's going to give him 1,000 attack as well. I gotta get rid of these monsters of yours. Alright, I'll equip it with Cyberdark Claw. So, now I've got 2 monsters equipped. Alright, it's time to enter the battle phase. Let's get rid of these monsters, shall we? Right, I will enter the battle phase and we'll attack your Graph. He's got 6,000 attack points.
6K.
That means it'll be destroyed. You'll take 2,800 damage, Duelist. Or is it permanent?
They did lose a boost.
Okay, that'd be scary.
Alright, Grapha gets destroyed. But it can summon the little Grapha from my graveyard or banish zone to the field.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But not a threat, really. I mean, I have to be honest.
But wait!
Okay.
There's more. I also get to discard a card. Well, we both get to, but you don't have a hand.
I don't have a hand. I don't.
But I
have
have
a hand.
one, and I don't mind discarding a card. So let's discard my Grapha, Dragon Lord of Dark World.
Oh, how fun!
You're enjoying that? You should.
I'm having a time.
So now, Grapha gets its effect, and so does my archive.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Okay.
So we'll go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2.
Does Grapha target a card?
It sure does.
Who's it gonna be?
Grapha will target. Who's giving him the boost?
He's giving the boost.
Target Claw.
Alright. Claw is destroyed, and you saved yourself because now I can't attack again.
But I'm not done yet because now Archives activates. I'll discard 1 card from my hand, Danger Thunderbird, and draw 2.
Alright, well, Cyberdark Claw was sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster, which means that it will let me get a Cyberdark monster from my grave to my hand. Let's see. We'll get Cyberdark Chimera back to my hand.
Alright, and now Danger Thunderbird activates. Thunderbird effect destroys a spell or trap card in your side field.
Oh, he destroys a set card.
Oh! Damn it, I mixed up their effects. Oh well.
Alright, well, I can't attack again since you got rid of one of my equip cards, so that means that it's gonna be your move, Duelist.
Draw for turn. So your monster is unaffected by activated effects.
That's right, unaffected by activated effects, and it has 5,000 attack points.
What to do?
That is true, because my monster's got 5,000 attack points, and more importantly, it's unaffected by your cards, at least your activated effects.
You've made a troublesome monster, but not something I can't.
Don't say about that, Duelist. Do Dark Worlds have a way to get to 5,000 attack points?
But we don't need to. That's not what we do. I'll activate my Dark World Accession in the grave. I'm gonna add it to my hand and discard a Dark World monster.
Okay, not a problem.
Let's discard Genta, Gateman of Dark World, who I believe is the only Dark World monster who doesn't get an effect when he's discarded, but instead has an effect to discard himself.
Oh, you're not even using it, okay.
Yeah. I activate Dark World Accession.
Ah, yes, of course.
So now I can banish my monsters from my grave. I'll banish Genta and Graph to summon another Grapha, Dragon Overlord of Dark World.
Powerful, but not really capable of swinging over Cyberdark and Dragon.
It can't, not easily at least. I will switch my Rainbow to defensive mode, set a card face down, and I'll end my turn.
So, before you end your turn, I'm going to activate Cyberdark Invasion.
Oh?
Remember, it does let me get a card. Let's see. I'm going to equip Cyberdark and Dragon with another monster from my graveyard. How about Cyberdark Cannon? And now I'll draw for turn. Draw.
Bring it on.
Okay, all I need here, monster, to defeat you. I'm going to activate my Cyberdark Cannon. All I have to do is discard it from my hand and I get to add.
And you make me discard.
Or that.
Grapha effect.
Okay. I'm honestly really tired of this. I just need to kill him.
I will discard Rainbow, Overlord of Dark World. And because you made me discard him, it'll special summon. And now I'll destroy all your spells and traps.
Okay, so Cyberdark Realm, Rainbow, Cyberdark Invasion, and Cyberdark Cannon. You can take this gross card.
Welcome back, Rainbow.
And these all go to the graveyard. But that does mean that Cyberdark Cannon's effect will activate to let me draw one card from my deck.
Now your monster can't even attack.
Yeah, actually, yes it can. I activate Cyberdark and Dragon's effect. Remember, I can equip a card once per turn. So we're going to just take one of your monsters again, because I don't want you summoning any of them back. What does he summon back?
Wait.
Grapha's.
Wait. If you do that, then you can attack, and I left him in attack mode because I thought
yes,
that
I'm going to equip Rainbow.
Wait. Stop.
To Cyberdark and Dragon, which will allow it to be able to do an additional attack. Next, I'm going to normal summon my Cyberdark Horn, and I'll use its effect as well.
Thank you for everything. These cards have been dead the whole game. I activate Dark World Punishment.
Now, what does this do?
So when a monster be normal or special summoned, I can negate it. And if I do, destroy the monster and discard a fiend monster.
Okay. All right. Cyberdark Horn's negated.
Negated, destroyed, discard.
Okay.
Negate, destroy, and discard Grapha.
Okay.
And Grapha can now destroy my Rainbow.
Okay, so you just don't want me attacking anything.
Yes. No attacking.
Alright, yeah, Cyberdark and Dragon can't attack. Well, it has no equips. A big weakness in this card.
I'm alive.
Alright, well, your move then, Duelist.
Alright, I survived, guys, but
I should have just attacked.
Not sure how I'm not sure how I'm gonna deal with this. I will. Golly, that monster.
He doesn't need to be summoned, does he? Like,
I'm
he just needs to be
talking
discarded?
about, summoning the guy.
Okay, yeah, just summon something to my field, switch him auto attack, and...
Yeah.
Or switch... Well...
I can get bigger.
Okay, I'm at 38, though, so...
So, you're right. I can't destroy your monster.
This is true.
I literally cannot beat it. That is not something that this deck can do.
It also can't be even affected. Let's see what you got, Duelist.
But I'm still gonna win, guys. Activate Dark World Dealings.
Okay, so we both draw one and discard one?
That's right.
Draw.
I'll discard Parl, Hermit of Dark World.
I'll discard Cyberdark Chimera, because why not?
So, a kind of fun thing that you may not have realized is Parl can summon a monster to either side of our fields.
Oh, when
So,
he's discarded?
I can special summon Ceruli to your side of field.
Oh god. Okay. Well, also Cyberdark Chimera's effect will let me send one. I don't know if it really matters here, but you know, let me make sure. I've got Chimera, Horn, Cannon, Claw, Edge, Keel. Okay, I don't even have one I can send. I can't send anymore.
Good.
Okay.
So now Archives and Ceruli activate.
Okay, so that makes Ceruli Chain Link 2 and this will be Chain Link 1.
Yes.
Alright, so Ceruli makes you discard one card from your hand.
I'll discard my Brow.
Yes, and then that means...
So Archives needs me to discard a card first before I can draw. I don't have any cards, so I can't use the effect.
Okay.
But I did discard Brow.
Yeah, I see
Your
where
effect.
this is going.
So I get to draw 2 cards anyway.
Okay, so it all comes down to whether or not you can get strong enough to destroy Ceruli in one attack.
100 attack. Easy. Light work. Everybody switch to attack position. Though you're not attacking, it still looks cool. I'll activate Dark World Archive's first effect. I'm going to discard from my hand Rainbow.
Ah,
Increase
okay.
all my monsters by, what is he, level 8?
So 800 attack.
800 attack.
Ooh.
He's got 4,000.
Okay.
Grapha, attack Ceruli.
Yeah, that's enough to pass. I take 3,900, which is enough to kill me.
Even when they're on the other side of the field, Dark Worlds are always still working for me.
Ah, jeez, I should have just attacked with Cyberdark in when I had a chance. Alright, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that duel.
Yes. Guys, let us know what was your favorite Dark World monster, because we don't care about that deck that we played today.
Cyberdark's pretty cool.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Best turn.